Hi, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Former rival of Alexander Usyk Michael Hunter spoke about his impressions of the performances of the Ukrainian boxer after the transition from the first heavyweight to heavyweight, and also predicted how the former leader of the cruiserweight will act in a fight with Anthony Joshua. Alexander Krasyuk, the promoter of the mandatory challenger for the WBO heavyweight title Alexander Usyk, is almost sure that his word will have a rematch with the WBA, WBO and IBF world champion Anthony Joshua, with whom he will fight for the first time on September 25 in London. According to the contract, the rematch option will be automatically activated if Usyk wins, and Krasyuk believes in such an outcome. The promoter of the mandatory WBO heavyweight title contender Alexander Usyk, Alexander Krasyuk, made it clear that in a fight against Anthony Joshua, his word will strive for an early victory. The Joshua-Usyk fight will take place on September 25 in London, and Krasyuk said that he wants his word not to leave the judges to opportunity to help Joshua, who is performing under the flag of Great Britain. Krasyuk believed that Anthony Joshua currently poses a more serious threat to his word than the WBC belt holder Tyson Fury and American puncher Deontay Wilder. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I am trying very hard and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. Former rival of Alexander Usyk Michael Hunter spoke about his impressions of the performances of the Ukrainian boxer after the transition from the first heavyweight to heavyweight, and also predicted how the former leader of the cruiserweight will act in a fight with Anthony Joshua. Usyk did not surprise me with anything after moving to the heavyweight division. I didn't see anything positive. There are a few things that came as a surprise to me. I thought that it would be a little better, but as it is, there are no secrets about Usyk. Alexander is a very effective, hardly fighter. Usyk is trying to work overtime. He is one of those boxers who hold on for a long time. So we should expect a 12-round fight from him and a demonstration and decent boxing. I think Joshua will do his best to make some rounds difficult for Usyk. Alexander will make certain adjustments and perhaps will be even more cautious than in the opening rounds. But I see that this fight will come to a judicial decision, Michael Hunter said. Former rival of Alexander Usyk Michael Hunter said that he would pay tribute to the WBA, WBO and IBF world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua if he convincingly paces the Ukrainian. I think it is a good fight. If Joshua wins in a good style, then I will take off my hat to him and give him the maximum credit, because this is a very difficult fight for him. Usyk did not look the best in the heavyweight division, but it seems to me that this is the fight in which he will success. When it comes to pressure to certain fights, Usyk puts more effort. I can imagine Usyk's victory by a judicial decision. As a matter of fact, I can also imagine his defeat on points. It will be a very close fight. I doubt Anthony Joshua will knock him out. I won't say that it's impossible, but I think that Usyk will be very focused on defense, and because of this, the fight will turn out the way it will turn out, Hunter said. So Hunter believes that his former rival Alexander Usyk has passed a more difficult path to the gold medal of the 2012 Olympics in London than the British world champion in the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight versions Anthony Joshua, with whom the Ukrainian will fight on September 25. I think this is a great fight for the fans, for people from the boxing world. I think that boxing fans will like to watch their fight, because it is a clash of very different styles. We have a big tough guy who is still learning, and another guy who is at his peak and will not make too many changes, because he has been playing at the world level for a long time. Although they both won at the Olympics, but Usyk earned his gold medal a little harder. His route was more detailed and tedious. He did not represent England, he did not have the advantage of home refereeing, Hunter said. Michael predicts that the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury will defeat his compatriot Deontay Wilder in their third fight, which will be held on October 9. In this fight, I'm still leaning towards Tyson Fury. Many people quote me as saying that he did not look very good, but Fury was better, and as for me, it was enough to defeat Deontay. In addition, Tyson rose from the canvas in the first fight. I really believe that Fury has an advantage in psychology, physics and skills. It seems to me that he will take over. It is difficult for me to bet against the best boxer, especially after what we saw in the first two fights. I hope that I will be quoted again. I believe that Tyson Fury will kick Wilder's ass in the third fight, Michael Hunter said in an interview. Recall that Fury's first fight with Wilder ended in a draw, and the second, the reigning champion stopped his opponent in the 7th round. Alexander Krasyuk, the promoter of the mandatory challenger for the WBO heavyweight title Alexander Usyk, is almost sure that his word will have a rematch with the WBA, WBO and IBF world champion Anthony Joshua, with whom he will fight for the first time on September 25 in London. According to the contract, the rematch option will be automatically activated if Usyk wins, and Krasyuk believes in such an outcome. We discussed the fair terms of the rematch, and I am very confident that we will have it. What can I say? Joshua is probably the main heavyweight star right now, especially in the United Kingdom. So a fight with him in any part of the world is a great success for a boxer, especially when you give him a rematch after a victory, Krasyuk said. Krasyuk made it clear that in a fight against Anthony Joshua, his word will strive for an early victory. The Joshua-Usyk fight will take place on September 25 in London, and Krasyuk said that he wants his word not to leave the judges to opportunity to help Joshua, who is performing under the flag of Great Britain. Contradictory judicial decisions are made not only in the United Kingdom, but everywhere. It probably happens every week, even at the Olympic Games. There were controversial decisions of the judges. I prefer that the boxer does not leave the judges any chance to evaluate the fight and make a mistake. The faster Usyk finishes the fight, the less responsibility he will place on the judges, Krasyuk said. Right now, the biggest threat for Usyk is Joshua, because he will fight him in the next fight. So probably the main danger is Anthony, because at the moment Usyk does not have a fight with either Wilder or Fury. They need to fight each other. Someone will win and then become a threat. At the moment, I believe that the number one threat is Joshua, Alexander Krasyuk said in an interview. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.